name is Renata Samuels-Card.
And my name is Brandon Usher, and today is September 2nd. In the house.
Day.
In the house, but boom, bam, bing. Yes. Let's get to our show.
We're super excited, guys, because we have great conversations coming in. As of yesterday, September 1st, the whole passport recommender has been eliminated from the process for applying for your passport. So we talked to Ministry of Immigration to talk about what that really means, how that looks for you. Stay tuned for that exciting conversation. What else do we have, Brandon?
Right, so we know we're in September. We're in the month of our celebrations, our National Pride Month, everything like that. So, well, tent to come up. And, you know, there's a road leading to the tent. And there's a Bram leading to the tent.
And we love our Bram.
So, yes, Birdseye will be talking about their ninth night Bram. So, you want to stay tuned for that.
All that and so much more. You know how this works.
Put your comments in the comment section.
And respectful, of course. I'm thinking, man, stay with me, G.
Because you're daily laughing, and then that throw me off. So, yes, it's boom, bang, bing to the couch.
Boom, bang, bing to the couch. Ready?
Sunup. Seek the answer that's worth looking for today.
And we're going to be talking about the hot shush that has been happening over the weekend. So
may seem that will never change. They say, but if you tear down the wall that's blinding us all, you'll see the way today. A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome to your Tuesday episode of Sunup on 7. So before we bring you the show, we have to bring you the weather, and it's courtesy of the Belize Met Service.
Good morning, Belize. Our latest radar imagery for this morning showed isolated showers and thunderstorms over Punta Gorda and Barranco. Elsewhere was dry. Mainly fair and warm weather conditions will prevail. The 24-hour forecast: sunny skies with a few cloudy spells today and clear to partly cloudy skies tonight. Shower activity will be isolated. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 90 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 96 inland, and 84 up in the hills. The minimum temperatures for tonight will be around 84 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 75 inland, and 68 up in the hills. The winds will be from the east at 5 to 15 knots, and the sea conditions will be slight. A low tide will occur this afternoon at 1:14, followed by a high tide tonight at 7:36, another low tide tonight at 11:26, and another high tide early tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. The sun rose this morning at 5:38 and will set this evening at 5 minutes past 6. The moon will rise this afternoon at 2:26 and will set early tomorrow morning at 1:33. The outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night is for similar weather conditions to prevail. In the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected during the next 48 hours over the North Atlantic Basin. For a review of our forecast and other products, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. With that, we're in this morning's forecast from the Belize National Met Service.
There we have the weather, guys, and it's gonna be hot.
Really?
It's gonna be hot in the bakery now.
I don't know, like, it's giving heat stroke and menopause kind of vibes.
But you know how menopause feel this?
How would I not?
There are
Like, I
cold
know-
flashes too.
I feel like there are cold flashes.
Yes.
The minority gets that. Like, I would say like 2%.
So why you don't wish the hot flashes on yourself?
I'm not wishing anything on my. It feels like, did I say I have that? Did
You
I
wish a lot
profess it
recently.
until
Is it because of
the
birthdays
mountain-
coming up?
I don't wish not. I did reflect a lot.
Yep,
You saw
right.
my first reflection yesterday. I'm doing 29 reflections for my 29th birthday.
I can't believe that 29.
Yeah.
Like somebody like, Brandon, you know Renata at 29. I'm like, wait, what? Renata at 29?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I started the show when I was like 25 or something like that.
24.
24, yeah,
turned
because I
25.
turned 25 the September.
I'm like, damn, I know Renata that long.
Man, we're aging on the show. Slowly.
And then I had
and
to
steadily.
realize that I'm getting older too.
I mean, your white hair tells you. I don't know
I've
why.
had
but-
white hair from a long time.
But I
so.
feel like white hair does show wisdom. Like, you know, you've been places, you've seen things, you've done things, you've been the back of bush. And like that, you know, it tells on your hair and your veins no longer show as much. So obviously there's something working for you. Just saying.
Aging like fine wine.
Aging
Even though
like fine
I
wine.
realize that wine has an expiration date, people. I learned that.
What?
Wine actually has an expiration date.
Which wine you to drink? What?
No, and these are from like big wineries. Your wine is meant to be drunk within a certain time because it doesn't have the kick as before. So do not age like fine wine.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. So,
Learned that.
all right. And Claudia's telling you, Brandon, stop trying to pick quarrel with Renata. That's what she said. Just
Who said that?
Claude's.
You know what?
No, choose no violence because her birthday just went
She
through
called
as
me a
well.
demon earlier, so just saying that.
Is that on the record? Do we have any kind of video footage for that? Was the body cam on?
Yes.
I'm waiting for it.
My emotional,
Let's show the
my
video.
emotional state.
Anyways, let's move into couch topic because we have a very packed show, guys, ranging again from talking about a truck raffle that supports children with cancer to talking about the 9th Brahmat Burns Isle to diving into carpentry and upcoming programs that are happening at ITVET to diving into, again, of course, the passport recommender and the elimination of it.
Yes.
So, a lot for you guys. Let's dive into some
Couch Talk.
topics.
So, with the first topic this morning, this is a major decision that came out from the Court of Appeal yesterday, which a lot of people, I was watching the chat, was saying congratulations to the government because we know that government,
They have the best
unfortunately,
track record with winning
yes,
in the
cases,
nicest
especially
way
with land
possible.
compensation and acquisitions and things like that. And we know that whenever the government loses, we, the people, the
That's how we
taxpayers,
pay that.
we pay that,
We
right?
pay that.
So in the first instance, we had two gentlemen who actually brought a case against the government of Belize because of one parcel of land, a 14-acre parcel of land at Catski, which is down south. So they took it to the court asking for compensation because they're saying that the government actually sold the national land twice to two different people, right? One in 2005 to Palmen's Pleasure Cove, and then to the actual appellant, sorry, who then sold it to somebody else, right? So they both brought a claim against the government saying, we're not gonna sell this on you twice. It shouldn't have made it work. So they were claiming $8.9 million Belize dollars
That's
in
pretty
compensation because, of course, if you do that, you have to pay back the market value of it.
And
So
this
they were
is
claiming
more than
8.9 million.
though.
So they went to the High Court, where the High Court gave them $2.1 million.
But that's never enough, Brandon. I want more.
That can't compensate me for the land that I will be losing at Catski. 14 point something acres at Catski.
No,
so they
it's not
gone
enough.
to the Court of Appeal for say, you know what, yes, thank you for the judgment, but this price just can't cover for women.
No.
Well, the Court of Appeal handed down a decision yesterday saying, barred. Not even your 2.1 million. You know where you get back? The purchase price of the property, $2,870.
Dang.
$2,870. But Ren, I know it. I know it is coming. We will be going to the CCJ. I know that won't come.
You feel it?
I know that won't come. You got from 2.1 to 2 to point 0.02.
You're in the thousands. You weren't getting millions and now you're in the
0.02
thousands.
at that.
That's crazy work. But you know, it goes to show because one of the things that was said in the court case, and of course I'm sure you could reference it, is the fact that the claimants did know about, and that's one of the reasons
So that was the
why,
argument
that was one
government
of
was
the
putting.
big arguments, substantial arguments to showcase that no, they aren't, the government is not supposed to be paying this lump sum of money because they knew. So that like basically they said, Brandon, they can sell you something, and Brandon, no, this something.
Don't get sold.
Don't get sold. Like he don't know Angeline got this, but he still will try to sell it to you regardless. So, you know, that was one of the big premise that, you know, helped them, the government, to win the case and our money to stay in our pocket. Well, not in our pocket, still in the government pocket. So you know what I mean?
For us, it should be used for us. But no, Ren, I could see this going to the CCJ. I could see it going. And once it reaches the CCJ, well, then it can't go no more.
I just must say, and then how fast are you going to the CCJ at this point in time? Because the way how the CCJ is overwhelmed with some stuff too.
They are, but still, I think that...
We never get our Guatemala and claim dealt with. That is the same.
The ICJ.
Oh, shoot, Lord, why did
ICJ.
so why?
The CCJ has been quick with judgments and things like
So,
that.
okay, maybe it goes to that. And then after that, it can't go anywhere else. And then that's till it book. And then it book.
That they book, because you can't
And
even
then
go to
if
House
you're-
of Lords no more.
So then it will be done.
Yes.
But we move
That
on
is a major thing, though.
into our next coach topic, guys. We kind of do it at a little
Yes,
quickness
quick pass
because
off,
we
right.
have 4 segments for us. So please take it with a lot of love here. We are going to be, I'm sure they're going to showcase the video. Many people saw it too as well.
Frightening, frightening.
Hey, I'm not lying. So I did watch this video and all I did think about the final destination or something like that. I'm like, please, I get frightened, because you're literally watching this crane like snap, if you want to call it like that.
The cable snapped, yeah.
And it just pops right upon the bridge. And I'm here.
Here we are.
Here we are, guys. If you did not see the video.
And, you know, all of this that happened, but Marley boy keep it drill right there, so I continue drill.
And
He said, I had to get this job done today.
The ballerina in the water is so me because the way how my little boy skid it to the back, like he didn't even turn around, he skid it to the back, like he, watch out. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not about this today,
He
sir.
dropped my grass.
He started backward swim. So if you're wondering what was taking place, this is at the McCall River Bridge. There were construction happening here. And if you're watching what's happening, it's basically there was a crane accident that took place. And what is so great about the situation, there are absolutely no injuries, no damage done to any person,
Yes,
no hurt that was inflicted on any person at all at the site. However, as you see, the bridge was damaged because of the cable that dropped with the cane. What we will notify you guys on is that because of that specifically, and the contractor that owns this cane, the contractor will be incurring the costs
Yes.
of the bridge and whatever took place.
damages
So whatever
there were.
damages that's going to be taking place. If there were injuries, then it would be the ministry that would be able to cover that. But thankfully, nobody
Was harmed, yes. And so they're finally filling up the last, well, they filled up the last, they excavated the last wooden stump there, and then they filled it in. So, yes, guys, the bridge is underway. Bridge is underway.
And again, nobody was hurt. I'm again happy because this could have gone sideways very, very quickly. We move on to our next couch topic and 6 judicial assistants. But we remember we were getting reports too as well from the Attorney General talking about that it was supposed to be, well, it's officially 3 in totality.
3 that was recently hired. 3 that
Recently
was
hired,
already
but
there.
in the totality of it, it's 6, but 3 that was recently hired. And we're looking at the numbers and looking at the nationalities of these 6 judicial assistants. And specifically, there are 3 Jamaicans that were hired, 2 Guyanese, and then, of course, 1 Belizean. And so many people questioned and said,
Well, and then fresh out of law school as well.
well, yeah, so one of the qualifications, I would believe,
Yes.
is that you're fresh out of law school, you just get this degree,
And
you're
you have
ready
your
to go.
first class honors at that too.
And you have to go and you apply for this too. And you know that there are many Belizeans that have graduated and, of course, are looking for a job, for a placement. And many are wondering how Belizeans weren't able to, or more Belizeans
Yeah.
weren't able to secure a job here.
A lot of people, and this is always the case, Ren, with the judicial system, is that, all right, like for instance, we take the high court judges. None of them are Belizean, per se, right? So we're wondering, like, why can't Belizeans take up these jobs, or are they even applying, or what
Are they not
is
qualified?
the case,
What's
right?
going on? Is there some kind of bias happening to other nationals?
So those are the
the
questions that people are asking.
And I want to be devil advocate. And I just want to think about the idea. And you know, I guess you can be able to talk a little bit on, your personal experience. But what if you don't necessarily want to go and work for government?
That's it.
What if you, like, I'm just saying, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl here saying some stuff. But what if you came out of school and maybe you had an offer somewhere else?
That's it.
Or you want to open your own practice, you're like looking at doing something else and you don't necessarily want to be entangled with government. And I'm just looking at that perspective because not everybody aspires for the government. Not everybody feels like the compensation received at government is enough for
So
them.
that's the thing too. The salary for these judicial assistants are about $70,000 a year. This is before taxes, of course.
You know their tax.
So yes, right.
Mr.
So
Government.
a lot of people, Ren, and you know what? I'm not saying a lot of people, but I could speak from my experience. I wanted to be part of the public service as well, going to the prosecution office, just, you know, get one taste of the criminal world before I entered into the civil world. Things happened. It never happened that way. I'm happy that it never happened that way because I joined private practice. And with private practice, you are able to conduct your own workload. You are able to conduct who you want as clients.
Flexibility.
It's
you're
flexible,
it's just,
and the pay could be much more
because
than.
you get to choose your costs. You get to,
Right.
you know, put your
You
range.
dictate, exactly.
You dictate your range of whatever you want to charge to as well, like you mentioned before, which is a very key aspect. And I would say, you know, I guess if you're in the profession, is being able to choose your clientele, to know what you want to get into and what you don't want
Someone
to get
ain't gonna
into
make you
too as
crazy,
well.
boy.
And
Someone ain't gonna make you crazy.
speaking from experience over here.
Tree
But
girl,
I
tree
just
white
feel
hair.
like maybe we just have to look also at that aspect of maybe somebody thinking, I just don't want to be dictated on what I can and cannot do, what I should take on, and maybe I want to choose my own prices, choose my own times, and work at my own pace too.
Right.
As well.
So with that as well is that these judges, let's say judges, because Charlotte, they say why I not apply for being a judge. All props to those judges because let me tell you something, for actually going exactly and the workload that you have to be a judge.
Big up to these judges,
I
man,
understand
because, wow.
why they get the pay that they get, right? And tenure, that security that's all. Because my gosh, all props to those judges because it ain't an easy job.
Not easy.
But underneath them to help them, we have those judicial research assistants, and trust me, they take a lick too.
Because we know what they do? Research. And all are we. Anybody would do a degree, anybody within a school understand how research could kick your backside. And when you think about law and how cases always change, and then you have to go back to the original case.
One lead case could throw off, or one lead circumstance in a case could throw off your whole thing, you know. But you have to make sure that your judgments are sound, and you have to put this before your boss, the judge, and then the judge has to go and write out these judgments. And we know that some of these judgments are pretty long.
Oh yeah.
So yes, tough job, but a lot of Belizeans, well, not again. Let me refrain from
There
that.
are some
There are
Belizeans.
there are some Belizeans who might say, you know what, private practice is the way to go. And because we are here in Belize and we're experiencing our own society in operation, we will say, okay, well, yeah, you know, makes sense. I got it. So because I could be more comfortable in this realm rather than going into, let's say, the judicial system as a judge or a judicial assistant. So. It's not maybe that Belizeans aren't hired, because we do have a Belizean as one of these 6 persons, but maybe because a lot of people, one, like you said, come from law school, don't have one job secured. 2, they might have, you know, some personal reason why they don't want to join the government. And 3, you know, at private practice, it's more flexible.
Yeah.
So there's different reasons, but yes, 6 judicial assistants, one of them Belize. But moving on into our 4th topic this morning, on the topic of the judicial system as well, we've had the recent induction of the temporary Justice of Appeal, Honorable Madam Justice of Appeal, Melissa Balaramos Mahler, who was sworn in yesterday at the GG's office. She takes up this role because previous Court of Appeal Judge, Honorable Arif Bulkan, he is actually going to the CCJ, and they need somebody to cover that spot right now. So she will be holding office from the 1st of September, which is yesterday, to the end of October. So for 2 whole months, we have very qualified, very professional attorney here, now Judge of Appeal, going to be sitting on our October sitting of...
And we bid her congratulations and may the work get done.
Definitely.
And so we move on to our last couch topic, guys. And yesterday, how would it go through it like quickly? Like, we're doing a thing here. Hey, hey, hey.
So a big spoonful today.
Big spoonful, because again, exciting conversations ranging from all different things for you guys today. But we talked about Guyana and their election yesterday that took place. We will make it known. There has not been an official result as yet. There is nothing. They're still counting and trying to figure out everything too, as well as you know how that works. It's not necessarily always
highly contested as well. So because we know that Guyana's economy right now is exploding with their new oil reserve that they just found. I mean, things they happen.
Boom, boom, bam, bam, boom.
Yes.
So what Echo said, you know, it's song just now, right?
Boom, bam, bing.
That is.
So highly contested, and yes, like you said, the results are still pending. But we had Belizean observers.
They were leading the observation through CARICOM. I remember we talked about this, and we actually had some professionals too as well later on when we had our elections in March. That there were some other officials that were looking from the OS and so forth that were looking onto elections. This is a common practice too as well. It's able to help us have a smoother process, help us to understand, you know, if there's any corruption, just
Remember
to understand best practices too as well.
Attorney Leslie Mendes go to Peru for their one. Or Chile for their one, sorry.
Chile, yeah, but I remember, you know, she was speaking about it. Excellent opportunity for our Belizeans to be on lead charge, but to observe and see how other countries work. I remember something that was really cool that Leslie had mentioned, and I can't forget it because I guess for me, that's a sucker for inclusivity and making sure that everybody is met at where they are, is the idea that they were allowed to bring the election, if you want to call it. People could vote in their homes, especially people that were elderly, diversely able, and so forth. They would bring the station to them to allow them to vote in their homes, which we find is something very beautiful.
Mandatory.
And it's mandatory that
I learned that in Peru
votes.
as well. It's the same thing.
That was a cool practice, but that's why I'm saying I like these kind of processes. It allows you just to see something that another country is applying. It doesn't mean that every shoe will fit, no.
Yeah.
I know they say with a Cinderella and fit for way. But I'm just saying appreciating what another country does is also important for us to maybe map and warp and, you know, adapt things in a certain way that looks at Belize's context at a later point in time.
And just to highlight some of it, this is a 10-member mission, and it comprises members from all over the CARICOM states. But it was being led by the Chief of Mission, which is our very own Chief Elections Officer here in Belize, Josephine Tamai, as well as Darrell Bradley attended the elections. So it's still happening. They're there until September 3rd, tomorrow.
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken, yes.
Because that's when the election is going to be properly over. Remember, they're right now in the process of counting and making sure everything went properly, reviewing.
They were in charge of seeing the preparations, how it actually happened.
And it starts from the beginning to the end. That's
yes.
what they do as you lead that charge. It's literally from they start send out people when people are in the offices, checking everything from the beginning to the end. They have to see the process fully through. So of course they're going to be leaving tomorrow when they're going to be announcing officially.
So it says here that the Chief of Mission, which is Josephine Tamai, will host a media conference today at 2 a.m. 2 p.m., sorry.
I just wanted to it, baby.
Today, yeah.
That's not it. Yeah,
right.
Definitely. So excellent work, and we're glad to see our Belizeans being able to lead charges, but also learn new things to hopefully bring back
yes.
To Belize. So with that, guys, we've come to the ending of our couch talk. I do have 2 big ups to give.
Sure.
You silly, but I need to have just like a list on my phone called big up, because when I meet people or like when I have things that I always forget. You have to big up somebody in the
yes,
and you
I forgot the who.
You see, this is my problem. So you have to we need to do a big up list on your phone, and then every time you meet somebody, you know you need to big it up, you put it in there. When you don't do it, you delete it. Moving forward though, what you think? I'll say my
yes. Okay. Go ahead.
So I just want to give a warm big up to my 2 amazing friends that I was able to work with when I had a training of trainers earlier in this year. This is Mr. Alan Armstrong as well as Philip Haylock. I'm giving them a big up. Specifically Alan too as well, because from the time we went to the training, he's like, I watched Sunup and everything too. So I really like want to give him his flowers, give him thanks for like watching the show, but also for being an incredible participant with me in that training of trainers too as well. And of course, Philip, I'd give you a big up too as well because you have my husband name. So I'm joking. But big both of you guys up and continue to do great work in your institutions and to make the change. And I'm hoping that you guys make sure you do your training for trafficking in persons to your officers to spread the good knowledge that you guys learned. So yeah, you figured it out. No, you didn't have it still blank. It's okay. It's
but big up to you guys. Big up to you.
It's gonna
Beautiful
come to you
people.
eventually.
Yes,
Big up to everybody.
I know the person stopped me in the street and had a whole conversation with me. But like, he didn't give me the name. But this was like
that hurts me sometimes when I forget. I forget sometimes. And if I've ever said I'm gonna do a big up and I forget, please, I beg you, trip on me and like message me to remind me or something, because my brain sometimes operates in all different directions.
And then please remember that I have to constantly be thinking about things
Yes.
and reading about things. So
It just happens like that.
there's a
But-
compartment for that. It's
But,
there.
I mean, to anybody that we've met on the street, met in any spaces that we've worked in or so forth that watches the show, we truly appreciate being able to share a space, to create a space, and to have you view, whether it be on television, whether it be the reruns for you guys that show your babies the show, and then they grew up on Sunup. Like, that's a very
Oh my gosh,
humbling
you know what we should do
experience.
for the September producers? Like, make people send in their patriotic like flags and what's not to.
Oh, yes. Okay, I think that would be cute. Definitely.
And
Especially
really,
for the people that are in the diaspora.
Ed the play against, you know, guys. Ed up on the next team.
But with that, we're gonna go to our first commercial break. We do have a beautiful sunrise
Yes.
from one of our avid viewers
Oof.
too as well.
Pretty, pretty.
This is from Michelle Sampson.
And you just see people out the sun,
I
just like,
love it, yeah.
hello.
Hi, everybody. But thank you so much for the submission, Michelle. And laugh because of what you're saying. You're saying hello. Goodbye. We're gonna go to our first commercial break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned, Brazil.
Hi, have you heard about the expungement of criminal records? Well, as of August 1st, 2024, the Criminal Records Rehabilitation of Offenders Act allows for you to apply to have certain criminal charges permanently erased from your record. Isn't that amazing?
So, what makes you eligible to apply for expungement? The offense must qualify for expungement based on Schedule 2 and 3 of the law. You must meet the applicable rehabilitation period. This is the time period you must wait before you can apply. The applicant must not have any outstanding matters or have had any other convictions during the rehabilitation period. You can qualify for automatic expungement for certain first-time drug offenses, as well as COVID-related offenses. So, what are the benefits of expungement? Well, it broadens employment and educational opportunities that a criminal record would normally hinder.
It gives you a peace of mind away from the stigma of having a criminal conviction and provides you with access to services that may be otherwise restricted.
If you have a past criminal conviction, here's what you can do to get it expunged. First, verify if you qualify for expungement. Then, prepare the application package. Each package consists of 2 forms. Applications are available countrywide. You then make a non-refundable payment of $100 at your nearest Treasury Department and finally submit the package and payment receipt to any Ministry of Human Development office countrywide. Note, applicants will receive a notification within 90 days to see if their application was approved or denied. So, if you are interested, visit any Human Development office countrywide, any magistrate court, or the Ministry of Home Affairs office in Belmopan. For more information, you can call 227-2716 or you can WhatsApp 613-0343.
The biggest business event of the year is back and better than ever. The Expo Belize Marketplace 2025. Mark your calendars and join us on September 13th and 14th at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex in Belize City. Don't miss your chance to explore hundreds of local businesses showcasing the very best in local products and services. From unbeatable deals and mouth-watering food and drinks to live entertainment that'll keep you moving, the Expo Belize Marketplace has it all. Whether you're shopping, discovering what's new on the market, or just enjoying the vibes, there's definitely something for everyone. So come on out and celebrate 29 years of Belizean innovation at the Expo Belize Marketplace 2025. See you there. Expo sponsors include Bowen & Bowen, Smart Belize, Maurice Sharp's Fine Foods Limited, Quality Poultry Products, DigiWallet, Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, Cellular World Belize, the European Union, Diversified Life Solutions, the Belize Tourism Board, Tenchtronics, Woodstock, Belize Soca and Culture Fest, Love FM, Love Television, Creme Radio, XTV, Hot Off the Press, Hits 100 Oye FM, Belize Entrepreneur Spotlight, and the BCCI's Western Union.
Tenemos la capacidad técnica, operativa, profesional y la infraestructura de poder establecer una atención neurológica de alta calidad.
Que no se pierda tiempo de forma innecesaria para poder al final del día llegar al mejor de los resultados y la mejor opción para el paciente.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years. Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Shiri Kelsel,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craft.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, Ren and I went through a number of couch talk, as well as I endured some bullying during the commercial set from Renata herself. Yes, guys, bullying on set. But we're jumping into our first conversation this morning, and we're here going to be talking about a wonderful opportunity for someone to drive away in a 2026 Toyota Hilux. Yes, there is a truck raffle happening, but for a good cause as well. And with us on the couch to discuss this, we have Ms. Maya Nunes, who is from the Belize City Sub-Umbra Floreo Lions Club, as well as Ms. Delilah Arana, who is a mother for a child, unfortunately, with cancer. And we'll be talking about what these funds will be doing. So good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
How are we feeling this morning?
We're good. How are you?
We're good. Well, I'm trying to be good. You guys have witnessed some of what I'm going through. But yes,
Anyways,
guys.
we move on into the actual topic of the day. Maya, I want to talk about the great work that the club has been doing in sense of like creating an opportunity for trying mothers that, you know, have an unfortunate fight and battle to work through to be able to have opportunities for their children. So talk to us a little bit about just the idea of this raffle and how long you guys have been doing these things.
So I should start off by talking about Belize City Sub-Umba for Real.
Please,
Club.
please.
So we're about a year and a half old, and we're a part, as I think I mentioned it the last time I was here, Lions Club is one of the largest service organizations in the world, and we have 5 main pillars that we focus on, which is hunger, vision, diabetes, environment, and childhood cancer. And so we've focused in different areas. We've done cleanup campaigns, we've done hygiene campaigns in the different schools, but one of the areas that we don't feel is forgotten but neglected is childhood cancer.
Okay.
And within the year and a half that we've been an active club, we've had people who reach out to us with children who are suffering from cancer, and we haven't been able to help them as much as we'd like to. And so our childhood cancer community thought that this would be an amazing opportunity to do something big enough to help such a detrimental thing that happens to families. And so this is the largest opportunity, the largest event that we're embarking on. But we see how effective it can be and how necessary it is. So the raffle is for, as you mentioned, a 2026 Toyota Hilux. The drawing date is December 31st. And the funds will go to families like Ms. Delilah, who we can't take away the medical trauma, but we can do something to help with that financial burden that these families are undergoing every day.
Definitely. So, Ms. Delilah, I want to get to your story here. Tell us more about what your journey has been thus far.
Well, since 2018, since we found out that my daughter Cardella has cancer, it has been so rough.
Yeah.
I've been on previous shows where I explained that it came to the point that I had to sell all my stuff out of the house just to make sure that we could have made it to Merida. But I have to explain that in 2022, Cardella finished her chemotherapy treatment.
Okay.
But right now she's in remission, but it doesn't take away what she's going through.
Right.
Although she's in remission, she's still going through a lot of complications. Of last year, November, we had to begin the process all over again, in which we have to travel to Merida every 2 months.
Okay.
Because she started peeing of the blood. We found out that the intestine is damaged. The heart, we found out the heart, it's not beating how it should, it's straining. So it's a lot of complications that we found out due to the chemotherapy.
Yes.
So like, it never stops. It never stops.
Right.
And it feels definitely like an ongoing battle too as well.
It is, because it costs.
I was just going to ask you about that too as well.
Even though she's in remission, it costs because she has to go to cardiologist, which is $300 nearly every month. She has to do blood tests every month. Like I said, we have to travel to Merida every 2 months, and we have to go at least with $2,500 every 2 months. And
every 2 months.
Yes, and being a single mother, it's very hard. We missed her last appointment last 2 weeks. I can't come up with that $2,000 every 2 months.
Right.
And we've been doing this from 2018. You know, it's very rough. Thank God, I must say, last week, she finally finished a whole week of classes.
Wow.
Because it has been a battle for standard 6. She's in first round of standard 6. She only went to school like 2 months throughout the whole year. During summer school for ACC this past summer school, it was 3 weeks. She went for 2 weeks because of constant pain. She's always in pain. But like I said, thank God she finished. Yes.
And that's a big achievement
Yes.
there too as well.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you're here to shed a light on how hard it is and the journey is, so people can know that they need to be supported.
Of course, Mas, and like it's not only Cardella. You know, I know of other children who is in the same that the parents cannot afford to keep up with the appointment in Merida due to financial strain. It is rough.
It is.
So then I want to ask then, Ms. Delilah, how did you find the Lions Club, or how did this whole connection happen?
Well, the Lions Club
reached out.
Yeah, exactly, and I couldn't believe it. I even thought it was a prank call till yesterday when the president, Mrs. Anderson, reached out to me and said she's coming to my house. Then I believed, and like she made me cry because like someone actually reaching out. Although, yes, I got help from people outside. Let me say thanks to them.
Yes.
My daughter reached this point because of them. And like when Lions Club reached to me and they explained everything, it touched my heart because, like I said, like Mrs. Anderson explained to me, from now on, you're not alone. And it made me feel good, you know, that I won't be alone after this, that I will get the help that I need.
Definitely. And as a single mother, you know, feeling that support is so necessary because you feel like you're the one trying your best to push, try to find that money.
Yes.
And
Every
the
2
amount
months.
of the pressure, my pressure always goes up because I'm always worrying. And it's hard because seeing your child in bed crying in pain and you can't do nothing because you don't have that money to run to the doctor, you don't have that money to buy the medication she needs. It's rough. So when they reach out to me, honestly, I feel so good. I feel so good. I'm very grateful.
And I'm happy to hear, like, these are the people, these are the families that this raffle will be able to touch because, and I loved how you talked about the actual costings.
Yes.
So people go, yeah,
It is.
this is not something cheap.
No.
So like, oh, I get money to do
Because
this service.
only the consultation alone in Merida is 250 billies, only consultation.
Consultation.
Yes.
That, like, they don't make the doctor
They
see
don't
on
even,
top.
exactly, not
And
even
then
the
when he comes and says,
procedures.
this is a prescription, you need to run this test, you need to... He's not asking you if you have the money.
And
He's
you're not talking about the money where you have to get the Merida, you know. We didn't even get into that.
Transportation,
Merida too as
hotel,
well.
food, you know, it costs.
It costs.
That's why last 2 weeks we missed the appointment. We can't. And last week was her first heart treatment. We couldn't make it. So I'm very grateful for the Lions to reach out to me. I'm very grateful.
Maya, I want to ask then, in terms, yes, you've mentioned that this is one of the pillars that you focus on. In terms of choosing or getting to know person's story and making selections or things like that, how is that process like?
So we're going to, our goal is to reach out to as much people who are battling and need the assistance as possible. Our goal is to sell 1,200 tickets. So if you do the math, that's not a lot in the sense that you constantly need this assistance, but it's a start. And so when the funds are available after the raffle has been completed, we're going to create a form anybody across Belize can use to reach out to us. And hopefully we can help everybody, but if not, we'll have a committee that will, you know, see how we can best assist those who apply for this. But even before that, we're working with Ms. Delilah because she does barbecue sales, and we're going to be assisting as much as we can so that even before the raffle has been completed, we can still start making a difference for her.
Definitely.
I love that.
Yes.
For people that want to get tickets now too as well, we know tickets are $100 for one, and you have a limited amount of tickets too as well. Where can people go? I know I see Michelle in there saying that she has tickets to sell too as well. She's a part of the chapter.
I have tickets as well.
Just letting
And if
y'all know.
Channel 7 would like to sell some of our tickets, we would be happy to leave some here. But you can reach out. We have our Instagram page with it, which is s.u.f Lions Club. Our Facebook page, which is Subumbra for Real Lions Club. Or you can text, call, or WhatsApp 635 5486. Please correct me if I'm wrong. There should be a flyer somewhere in the technical people that shows that information. But yeah, just reach out to us and we'll be happy to assist you with getting your tickets filled out. We're anybody across Belize. Also, if you know someone from any other Lions Club, you can reach out to them as well, and they should be able to direct you on how you can get tickets.
Excellent, excellent. And this raffle goes until December 31st.
December 31st.
The
correct.
drawing date would be
December 31st.
So
the drawing date is December 31st. We're going to be having a gala where we hope to do it in public so that hopefully the winner is there and they could drive straight off.
Wow.
Imagine, right?
With their vehicle. But
With a valid license, too. I was just saying.
Restrictions do apply. But I just wanted to highlight, like, this is so important, and I think it's more important for Ms. Delilah to hear and speak about it because we know that there are children who are suffering with cancer, but I personally do not know their experience, and so I am unable to properly empathize because I don't understand the entire struggle. And so the only people who can tell you about the struggle is people who are dealing with it every day. And it's impacted me, and hopefully it impacts the rest of Belize. And so buying a ticket isn't just about the hopes of driving away with a brand new car, but it's also about helping those who are suffering, doing something impactful that isn't going to kill you, but it will make a difference in someone's life.
Definitely. And I
when
can see
people
the amount of money that this could raise. Definitely, it's going to be helping a lot of people.
Right.
Love it so much. And when we hear again the story from Mr. Lila showing, you know, it's a constant thing. It's not a one-hit wonder where, okay, I get this money and then I can just do this. Like, it's required around-the-clock treatment, consultation, follow-ups too as well. So when you're putting that money, think about just being just a small snippet, a drop of trying to make a change in a family's life too as well. A trying mother that's just trying to make sure her daughter goes to school for more than a week straight. Literally think about those aspects too as well. And we sit down on privilege so many days, not understanding the realities of other families that are just trying to make sure little things happen, that your daughter is comfortable, that she can go to school for this week and next week and feel okay and be able to study properly. She's in first form. And it's such a blessing to have her there. So we're going to definitely keep in our prayers. We're promoting it so people can know out there. And remember, you know, contact Lions Club and make sure you get your tickets. We have up until December, but they're limited tickets. And I'm sure you want to be a part of that change, that impact mother lives.
Those tickets are going. I think even more so people will be impacted by the stories. So
that they can help
reach out.
Definitely. And thank you so much, Mr. Lila, for being so vulnerable with us and sharing this. It's not easy.
It's not.
It's really hard from 2018 to now. That has been a journey in itself for you. And we pray for your heart too as well, and the strength that you have to be strong for you and your daughter. It is not easy.
No, it's rough.
But thank you so much for coming up. And thank Lions too as well for being able to support you in this, to make sure she can go for more than 1 week at school.
I'm very grateful to Lions.
Michelle, I want to check you.
Definitely.
Check you.
So with that, guys, we're going to go to our next commercial break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Book your vacation with us today.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
The biggest business event of the year is back and better than ever. The Expo Belize Marketplace 2025. Mark your calendars and join us on September 13th and 14th at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex in Belize City. Don't miss your chance to explore hundreds of local businesses showcasing the very best in local products and services. From unbeatable deals and mouth-watering food and drinks to live entertainment that'll keep you moving. The Expo Belize Marketplace has it all. Whether you're shopping, discovering what's new on the market, or just enjoying the vibes, there's definitely something for everyone. So come on out and celebrate 29 years of Belizean innovation at the Expo Belize Marketplace 2025. See you there. Expo sponsors include Bowen & Bowen, Smart Belize, Maurice Sharp's Fine Foods Limited, Quality Poultry Products, DigiWallet, Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, Cellular World Belize, the European Union, Diversified Life Solutions, the Belize Tourism Board, Tenchtronics, Woodstock, Belize Soca and Culture Fest, Love FM, Love Television, Creme Radio, XTV, Hot Off the Press, Hits 100 Oye FM, Belize Entrepreneur Spotlight, and the BCCI's Western Union.
These charter remains aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023 in the...
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Cherie Kelso,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indira Craft.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, we had the Lions Club to be specific, the Belize City Sub-Umbra Floria Lions Club, as well as Miss Delilah Arana, who's the mother of a child with cancer, and they were talking about the upcoming raffle. Again, you have until December 31st to get your tickets. Contact the Lions Club. We put the number in the chat for you guys so that you could access that. We'll also be posting up a QR code so that you could access it even quicker. But we're jumping into our second conversation this morning, and this one, yes, so well, all roads, boats, everything lead to Bird's Isle, because they will be having their 9th night Baram and old school dance. So with us talking about it this morning, we have the promoter and the organizer, Miss Marlise Leslie, on our
Good
couch.
morning.
How are we doing?
Yes, I'm back.
You're back, not with lobster, but you're back regardless, and we love that. We're here for
bring
Yes.
stuff away. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Somebody salty,
you know.
But you need the salt for
unlike the lobster, which is buttery and just.
But you need at least salt.
Anyways, on our next note, on our less lobster note, because Brandon doesn't get that, we're gonna be talking about this Baram, and every time people think about Bram, they think about really have a good time. Tell me a little bit about what is Bird's Isle preparing people for? How does Bram they look for? And we need to know the dates and details because people need to set the calendar now.
Right.
We're not gonna know time.
So it's the 9th night.
Literally a week
Literally
away.
the 9th.
Right.
Next week, Tuesday.
Exactly. So we're encouraging families to take out the kids to see the Fire Engine Parade. And after that, adults are invited.
So
All ages.
drop the kids home and then...
All ages to Birds Isle. We're having our Belizean artists. We have Zoila Clark, Boss Lady, Adriana, and highlighting Mime Martinez and Lord Rayburn, all backed up by the Super Furia Band.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I saw the ad last night and I'm like, man.
Your knees.
No, not even that. I was like, this going till morning.
Yeah.
And then you just go straight, go march.
Oh, wow. Look at it that way.
Go into it. What time we to start?
Okay, so the gates open at 8 p.m. And we go on.
You see what I tell you? You see what I tell you?
And we go on.
The way you look at me when you say it though, like, and we go on.
Right. And so I know people are thinking, is it just a dance? Well, the restaurant will be open. Serving, we'll have specific foods prepared, rice and beans, fingers and fries, light stuff, you know, what people would want to eat.
We are grub.
I could put in a word for that because I know Belizeans like a little soup after a dance.
Exactly.
Like, you know what? Like our staple, like just natural that. And that when you eat that just before about for left out when things are real die down.
That get back up, then you go march.
Oh yeah.
After you wash your hands, of course.
There it is.
Stick up.
So yes, Birds Isle next week, Tuesday the 9th.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. And we will party to bring in the tent.
Oof,
oh my God.
I love that because I feel like, yes, you have parties here and there, but nothing beats a Birds Isle party.
Right.
And Bram. Can I not say party? Because I really want to make you understand. You have to separate the idea of party and Bram. Because Bram, a character in itself.
Yes. Definitely.
Essence in itself.
It's our culture.
Yes, really.
Thank you for that. Yes. So you have to be there.
Definitely.
You have to enjoy it. You have to be encompassed, make it engulf you.
Right.
Take over.
Take it over. Take it over. Make your knees, bring your bengay, your mind, your secret, everything, your Vicks if you need to put on your nose because it get late at night, you got a baby draft. And I'll make your mold your wet. Or something. I don't know. But talk to us about ticket prices too as well.
Okay, so the tickets are $35 in advance. And you can purchase those right at Birds Isle Restaurant.
Oh, perfect.
And then at the gate, it's $45. And so we also have cocktail tables, on which those are $50. And we have larger tables, which is $75, and those can seat 8 people. Because we're mindful that some people like to come, sit down, enjoy the ambience, and when it's their song, they dance, and then after that, they go back and sit down. Or they sit to eat.
Yes.
And so we'll have waitresses available moving around these tables as well. So, yes, we want to make it comfortable for everyone.
I love
it.
What
part of the island itself will it
It's
be?
going to be on the court.
Okay, great.
But also we'll have the restaurant side open for those who choose to go over there to get their own food or stuff like that.
Perfect.
Okay, because I just think, the party. You go to the restaurant, go top up on one food, one drink, and then come back on.
Right, and we will have a bar also on the court. So
perfect.
it's
You don't have to go far.
You don't have to go far, exactly.
I love that. And then the foods and everything, because I know that you said there's going to be certain tables that you can be able to purchase.
Right.
Those are going to be on the court too as well?
Yes.
And then, like you said, because you separated it, that people could go specifically underneath the restaurant.
Or they could
be on the court with the table and everything too.
That's right.
Perfect.
And so for that, you could go into the restaurant to reserve your table and pay, or you could call 635-2399 to reserve your table or cocktail table.
635-2399.
Yes.
All right, got it.
Please, because tables going fast. I'm sure we got a limited amount of table.
We do. We have a number we're trying to cover, so yeah.
Make it nice and comfortable for people.
And we're mindful that, we have Belizeans coming in for September. That's a big deal here.
Yeah.
So to those abroad, you can message that number on WhatsApp as well.
Oh, perfect.
To reserve your table.
And things are pop off. 8 p.m. till whenever. And Ismail's don't say how that they will get this cow foot soup, if anything.
Well, yes, I have to put in
the
the
word. We are
word.
putting the word for that,
Put in
right?
a word
so
for
she
soup.
work on that for you. To make sure you have something.
You want a soup?
Warm.
I was think about this comfort soup, and I'm like, man, because, I frequent parties, and after the party, you don't want one nice, heavy comfort soup, because that soothe your soul, because it is soul food, really.
It
Right,
is.
right.
And that put you for sleep. That put
I
you
don't
for
see that
sleep.
power nap at our words because they're going on my traitor.
Exactly.
Make all the sense
Exactly.
in the world. So I know we have the Brum. We have an old school dance too as well.
Yes,
Happen, right?
and
Tell me about
so September 13th, it's the old school dance, and that has been happening for years. That has its own name going, and so that happens immediately after Panyard. We invite the people from Panyard
Just
to
walk
come
straight across.
right over. And some years ago, I attended, and man, I danced all night. I danced all night. I had a really good time. So I'm telling you, yes, it's old school, but the genre of music they play, it keeps you going. It's not to make you feel old. It's just really good music.
It's really
Thank you
good
for that
music.
release.
I'm back in the day music also, you make you feel it.
No,
man.
it,
Is that what
music was so powerful, and it still is, but it was more powerful back then. They're like, man, you just sit down and you vibe to this. Every beat will catch you.
Yes. And so the old school dance now that happens under the thatch.
okay.
That happens under the thatch. That's a Saturday. And so the gates for that event opens at 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Yes.
And is there any tickets for that?
Yes, you can contact the restaurant. Go right to Bird's Isle, and they will have tickets for the old school dance there as well.
Perfect. And at 9 to what time?
Well, that one, I believe they finish off about 3, 4 in the morning.
3, 4.
So still in the morning, guys.
Still the next
Essentially.
day. That the next day, basically.
Yes.
So that the 14th, you basically finish because it depends on the 13th.
Yes.
Going to the 14th.
Yes,
You bring in
and
the
that
next
pulls its own crowd, and people really, really enjoy that. That's more with DJs. We have Mo's, we have Hard Rock, we have different DJs on that layout there, so it's different. And people like DJ music. Some people like the band, but some also prefer the DJ music. And so right after Panyard, come right over to Bird's Eye.
Yeah, because Panyard want to serenade you and set your soul right
Yes.
with
Right.
live music from all different directions, because they
the next
always
one,
do
I used to
that.
just, which neck? Which way have to go?
You just turn your body and you continue. And then from there, you just walk straight down Regent Street, and then you just right down Albert Street into the island itself, guys.
I love
What better way that the convenience?
Oh.
And then you're going to party somewhere,
And of course, I will have food too as well.
Yes. We normally do have food. It's just, a good time. So after a good time, more good times.
So there will be cocktail tables and things like
For
that.
the old school dance, no, since it's right under the thatch, it's more open. We will have out our picnic tables. And then the lawn is there for those who want to take a break from the dancing.
So I have like a break sometime. Your back that hurt you.
Yes, so that's essentially our old school dance. And so again, we're inviting everyone to come on out and have some fun with us at Bird's Isle.
Oh, I love this, man. So we got the Bram, the night Bram.
Right.
Which is the 9th, September 9th. So you can't forget the date.
I think he called the road to the tent. Oh.
Yes, the road to the tent.
The road to the tent. All, you know how Brandon said, all boats, all house, all door, every single thing.
That's right.
Lead it at
Road
Bird's
to the
Isle.
bringing in the tent.
Bring in the tent, man. The road to bring in the tent. And we have a proper lineup for you guys. Come out and enjoy that. Remember, early bird tickets are $35 and at the gate is $45. Get your thing early, get your table early too as well. Where they go tell the next day. Where they look for see if we got cold food soup for you. So I see that happen too as well. But there's gonna be a range of different amazing foods to enjoy. And of course, the old school dance will be happening on the Saturday, which is the 13th of September. That starts at 9 p.m. and that done until the next day to the 14th.
Till 3, 4. When I go to stand up right there and watch the sunrise.
Imagine right there and enjoy it.
In front of the sea.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
Really can't go wrong. But get your stuff early and come out and enjoy yourself
Right.
the best way in a safe space and a beautiful
Exactly.
You know, I sorry, random thing just come up in my head.
Tell me.
All them babysitters this month must be like,
Oh my God, come
wait,
out, it's
just to
true.
wait.
Yes.
Because Granny don't want to come out now. Granny and Gramps don't want to
Exactly.
come out too as well. You
Definitely.
You try your babysitter because Miley hips need to shake. I just fixed my hip bone. I go in.
And of course, all these events, they're not possible without our sponsors.
Of course.
We have Belize City Council, we have BTB, we have Bellikin, we have Travelers, Madisco, 4-Way Stationery and Internet Cafe, Bird's Isle Restaurant, Bird's Isle Cabañas, and Kicks Original.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Those are our sponsors. Thank you very much.
For making it possible for a lot of people to have a great time to enjoy themselves. So
Yes.
is there any final remarks as we wrap up?
Well, I'm just inviting everyone to come. Have a good time at Bird's Isle. We want to see you there. It's going to be good. You have my word. Okay? A fine time.
And you guys been doing this for a long time, so you know how to do the thing correct.
Exactly. That's right.
Know what the people they love. Bird's Isle, all roads lead to Bird's Isle. The road to bring in the tent.
That's right.
2 times in 1 week, you realize that?
Goodness. On a prepare on the knees. With that, guys, we're going to go to our next commercial break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
The biggest business event of the year is back and better than ever. The Expo Belize Marketplace 2025. Mark your calendars and join us on September 13th and 14th at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex in Belize City. Don't miss your chance to explore hundreds of local businesses showcasing the very best in local products and services. From unbeatable deals and mouth-watering food and drinks to live entertainment that'll keep you moving. The Expo Belize Marketplace has it all. Whether you're shopping, discovering what's new on the market, or just enjoying the vibes, there's definitely something for everyone. So come on out and celebrate 29 years of Belizean innovation at the Expo Belize Marketplace 2025. See you there. Expo sponsors include Bowen & Bowen, Smart Belize, Maurice Sharp's Fine Foods Limited, Quality Poultry Products, Digi, DigiWallet, Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, Cellular World Belize, the European Union, Diversified Life Solutions, the Belize Tourism Board, Tenchtronics, Woodstock, Belize Soca and Culture Fest, Love FM, Love Television, Creme Radio, XTV, Hot Off the Press, Hits 100 Oye FM, Belize Entrepreneur Spotlight, and the BCCI's Western Union.
Tenemos la capacidad técnica, operativa, profesional y la infraestructura de poder establecer una atención neurológica de alta calidad.
Que no se pierda tiempo de forma innecesaria para poder al final del día llegar al mejor de los resultados y la mejor opción para el paciente.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years. Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Sheree Kelso, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craft.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Hi, have you heard about the expungement of criminal records? Well, as of August 1st, 2024, the Criminal Records Rehabilitation of Offenders Act allows for you to apply to have certain criminal charges permanently erased from your record. Isn't that amazing?
So, what makes you eligible to apply for expungement? The offense must qualify for expungement based on Schedule 2 and 3 of the law. You must meet the applicable rehabilitation period. This is the time period you must wait before you can apply. The applicant must not have any outstanding matters or have had any other convictions during the rehabilitation period. You can qualify for automatic expungement for certain first-time drug offenses, as well as COVID-related offenses. So, what are the benefits of expungement? Well, it broadens employment and educational opportunities that a criminal record would normally hinder.
It gives you a peace of mind away from the stigma of having a criminal conviction and provides you with access to services that may be otherwise restricted.
If you have a past criminal conviction, here's what you can do to get it expunged. First, verify if you qualify for expungement. Then, prepare the application package. Each package consists of 2 forms. Applications are available countrywide. You then make a non-refundable payment of $100 at your nearest Treasury Department and finally submit the package and payment receipt to any Ministry of Human Development office countrywide. Note, applicants will receive a notification within 90 days to see if their application was approved or denied. So, if you are interested, visit any Human Development Office countrywide, any magistrate court, or the Ministry of Home Affairs office in Belmopan. For more information, you can call 227-2716 or you can WhatsApp 613-0343.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, we were talking about the road to the tent at Birds Isle, as well as their old school dance happening next week, Tuesday, the 9th, as well as the old school dance happening on the 13th of September. So you want to be a part of those. Again, get your tickets at Birds Isle Restaurant. I put that number in the chat as well for you to access it. But we're jumping into our third conversation for this morning, and we're going to be talking about some of the upcoming courses and programs at the ITVET. And with us to discuss this, we have Mr. Kieran Samuels, who is the pre-vocational instructor. So let's hear more about what they have to offer. Good morning, Kieran. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. I'm doing okay.
Yeah?
Hope everybody is okay as well. God bless everybody. I'm just here to give a brief, well, now I use the word synopsis, but a brief update on what ITVET has to offer.
Yes.
So, we offer both day and night programs. Particularly the day programs are for children, more like children, and for adults that are not working. The night program is primarily for adults that are working that can go during the night. During the day, we offer, well, as what the host mentioned, pre-vocational, which is the foundation of all trades, because that is where you build the basic knowledge. Like, for example, say you want to take carpentry, we are give you the basic knowledge of how to use measurements, millimeters, centimeters, yards, etc. Right? So when you go to use your tape measure, we also teach you to use our tape measure as well. During that, this was just a skill that you're going to learn. So when you get to carpentry, for example, they're more practical, more than theory. So the vocational is more theory, more than practical. Right? So that's already build a foundation. Right? So and not only for carpentry, but also for AutoCAD, for
there's automotive and so.
Correct, automotive, right? So this is whereby the pre-vocational set the foundation for that. Then when you pick your skill or your trade that you want to take, we say the program, right? Because it's more program. We know the foundation is already laid. So, so now if your instructor should ask you a question, or if you say, you know what, make we do one invoice, right? It is already covered. You have to go and teach that from the beginning, because the trainee, which are referred to, because they're not referred to as students, they're referred to as trainee. So when the trainee get there, it is already covered. So
definitely like entrepreneurship skills going forward.
And that is what the school is offering, because now when it comes to being a chef, for example, right, which is food and preparation, now you could own your own restaurant.
Yeah.
You could own your own cafe, for example, right? Because then now that is what the chef is teaching you, to be an entrepreneur.
Right.
Now we have a course that is called small business. Small business actually teach entrepreneurship. What they actually give you the foundation and the format to see, you know what, this is how you go to own your own business, right? So each trade helps each other out, because then carpentry also go along with electrical, right?
Yes.
Because then when you build something now, you might have to show wire from through that and through that, and that's the way pre-vocational come in again, because then now you have to go and you have to know maths when you do electrical. You have to know maths, because then you can't cut on wire. If I tell you 10 feet long, you can't get it 12 feet.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
And if I tell you want 2 centimeter wire or whatever wire, you can't get it 3 centimeters or 5 centimeters, because then the job will be messed up. Right? So each trade complements itself, right? And that is what the school is being offering right now. Now, what we are doing when it comes to applying, because I guess it's that question you're going to ask, right? When it comes to applying, is a $10 fee for the application. You go in, all you need to go is bring your social security card.
Okay.
A copy of it, because we don't want the original, a copy of your social security card. If you're of age meaning 18 and older, you need to bring a police record, just so that, because that is a venting stage, whereby now we will hold an interview with each individual and see if that person meets the requirement, if he or she can be accepted into the school.
Okay.
Right, so that is what the underline of what the school is doing.
So again, I guess to play it out for somebody out there, I come in and I want to go into food preparation, or I just want to, I want to go into food preparation. I come, I bring a copy of my social security card, I bring a police record because I'm over 18.
Wow.
And is it possible to bring just the receipt if you don't get the police record as yet? Because I know sometimes it take about 2 weeks or so for this. Is it okay to bring the receipt and then the
Well, it's now online, you know.
Oh, yes, that is true. That is true.
We work with the individual, right? And then where receipt, that is proof to show that you already applied for it, especially if you have the matching date. No, because you know sometimes you might say this is the receipt, but the receipt might be 2 to 3 months invalid, right? So that's something what we vet, and we prefer, I use the word prefer, to get the original copy, to get the police record original, yes, right? Because they know we understand financial situation whereby you can't afford to do it in a 1-day process, which you call the express. So we understand that 2 to 3 weeks process, but as long as you're being truthful, right? Because, and that's why, again, the vetting stage is very important. The interviews are very important.
So when is the application period?
Right now, we are doing application actually during this period month right here.
Okay.
Because school we actually being on Monday, right? So we're still trying to build up the population. So we're trying to let the police population know, the public know, right, that because not everybody are educators.
Yeah.
Right? Not that everybody is fit to or suitable to stay in a classroom 8 hours or 7 hours per day. Right? But not everybody are theory, right? Somebody are more practical, hands-on workers, right?
Definitely.
So we're trying to grab those people. You know, instead of staying home 2 to 3 hours out of the day, you could come and do a trade. Do a trade, from there you learn a skill, and from there because we're not only teaching them skills, you know, we want them to be entrepreneurs, right? To be future entrepreneurs for the country, and we're trying to get them to be business-minded, right? Because you know, like I say again, you might not want it at school, academic-wise, but if I tell you, you know what, build this for me, or go fix a car,
you could do that.
It click.
Yeah.
That's something where click it to.
And you got a job right
away, and our skill, right?
And I think that's one of the things that I have to commend ITVET for, because they work with you, and then after you've completed these programs, your name is on a list.
Yeah.
Your name is on a list for potential jobs. For instance, somebody call ITVET and say, I want an electrician or a plumber or something of that sort. Oh, well, I could recommend ABC for you.
Correct.
Right.
And especially if you notice, especially if you show that potential that you want it, you know, it will be given to you.
Yeah.
And other people not see it. Businesses not see it. And I want to say other people, businesses not see it, like what you mentioned. Then we'll call for you and recommend you for that position, you know. And then, like I say again, all the trades complement each other.
Yeah.
You know, because you know, if you notice, we're living in a society whereby you can't be just a one-sided person, right? Especially when it comes to practical. You can't be one-sided, because you know, when you go do certain jobs, they not only want you know for do carpentry, they want you know for do plumbing, they want you know for do a little bit of electrical, they want you know for a little bit of construction.
In this economy, you need a second gig.
All right, for multitask, right? So not the what ITVET they try teach. You want to try, we're teaching that, because if I use the word try, like it imply that we still not get there yet. But we are working towards that to get a process. You know, because we need to build our country. You know,
and it starts with our people.
Correct.
And I always love the fact that ITVET creates this space that, like you said, for people who don't necessarily want it there and they take quality tests, or they don't want to study all of these different things, like they have a beautiful craft or skill that they just need to be enhanced with you.
Correct.
They just need to go to ITVET and like they take the pre-vocational, and then from there, they go deeper into it, and when they're done from there, they could either be hired somewhere or they could just hire their own self.
Yeah, they're an entrepreneur, they could build their business.
Yeah.
I want to get into, you spoke earlier about ITVET working with people. You could either choose the day or the night, depending on people's schedule. How does someone present that information to you to see how ITVET can work along with them?
Well, that's the way by you as an individual have to get it in a person.
Okay.
So we just talk to you.
We have to communicate, because communication is very, very important. You know, and especially as an adult, that was key important element for talking, right? So because you know, you could go there, you could sign up and say, you know what, you want to go at night, or maybe you sign up for the day and you have to work. Right? That's for example, but when you check your schedule now, the time, you know, it's conflicting with the time, right? So you come in, speak with us with the administration. All right, this is a way to work with. You want to learn something, we are working with you.
Well, change your schedule.
Correct, right? Because I don't want to put nobody out the board. There has been examples whereby people know what, I can't handle the day, but I could handle the night. And the only thing with the night and day, night offers supplementary, day offers supplementary classes. Right? So apart from your trade that you're taking, you have to do small business, you still have to do English, you still have to do math, right? Because we also want to tell you go out there and just know one skill. We also want to give you the academic perspective, right? So, but we don't include, say, social studies, we don't include literature, we don't include all of those other subjects.
Basically, a really need to make you flourish.
Yes.
Gotcha,
yes.
gotcha.
Right. And Kieran, I want to ask for pre-vocational specifically, how long is this course?
It is it can be a 1 year or a 2 year course.
All right, it goes based on your
based on you as an individual, because you know, if you're not competent enough to be promoted to whatever trade you want to take, and me as your instructor, I cannot pass because then I did you an injustice. I am failing you. Right? To fail out, right? Because then we need to make sure that, you know what, you could read the basic. Just the basic reading, the basic math, addition, subtraction, multiplication, right? Just the basic, because you know, in our trades, you have to do reports.
Right.
You have to know if you sign a name. You have to know if you read instructions. You know, because you know, I can't go tell you, go pour so much oil. Well, your boss tell you know what? Go pour this oil in the vehicle. No, the oil have a specific amount where to put in. You can't pour the whole bottle because you know, because you can't read basic instructions. You might know to use your hand practically, but if you can't do the basic, this is a failure on all ends.
So question, for those wanting to enter into one of those vocational occupations, they would have to go through this pre-vocational?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Right? Because during the venting stage or the interview stage, that is whereby we're going to feel.
Oh, like you gauge it.
Right,
and you gauge and say, okay, this person have enough theoretical skills and knowledge on this that they could go straight into the practical.
Correct. Not only that, but when you bring your transcript, right? Because we ask for transcript as well. Okay. That kind of call it guide. Oh, you never do so good in English. You never do so good in
transcript
math, whatever.
From where?
From the high school.
High school, okay.
We no only accept adults, but we accept minors as well, right? Because if for 16, when I don't want to say 14, 13, but 16 above, right? They now sell minors. Minors are 16, right? So that right there, majority of the time you might get put in the pre-vocational because because the trades are majority, well, not majority, that's wrong word for use, but it is primarily for adults.
Okay.
Right?
Got it.
PS focus more for adults. And I'm not saying that during the day we not have the exception to that, because you know they have such children that are exceptionally bright.
Right.
Right? They're not, and age is just a number. But some are exceptionally bright whereby you know what, you don't need, I do you injustice by having you in here. Do you need to do a trade during the day, whatever trade it is, and from there you will get your certification. The only thing now, we're not 1 year, but 2 years for a trade.
Gotcha.
For both level 1 and level 2.
Right, I remember that.
Right?
Excellent.
So what you're doing, you're not going there for 1 year, get certified. For 2 years, certification, and you should be very skilled and a new upcoming entrepreneur.
There we go. ITVET.
Is this course or any of these courses are being offered in SET in San Ignacio?
Not all courses that are offered here in Belize City are offered in San Ignacio.
Okay, so you have to be able to talk with them and see what's available.
Yes.
Gotcha. But thank you so much for this conversation. It's been very informative too as well for people that are like understanding what they need to do. As they mentioned before, that this is now the opening season, if you want to call it, where you can come in to the ITVET, bring in your social security, your police record, your transcript, and be able to see. They're going to be vetting you and be able to go through a whole interview process and see if you can place and where you'll be placed. If you have to go through the pre-vocational, you go straight into the practical or what it looks like. You could pick night or day, you could switch your mind afterwards if you realize you don't work with your schedule, but it's all about consultation, and ITVET is here to work with you. So again, come down and make sure you make your life and your craft and what you're doing a priority. But again, thank you so much for being and giving us this good information.
Thanks.
With that, guys, we're going to go to our next commercial break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Thanks.
Tenemos la capacidad técnica, operativa, profesional y la infraestructura de poder establecer una atención neurológica de alta calidad.
Que no se pierda tiempo de forma innecesaria para poder al final del día llegar al mejor de los resultados y la mejor opción para el paciente.
Book your vacation with us today.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years. Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
The biggest business event of the year is back and better than ever. The Expo Belize Marketplace 2025. Mark your calendars and join us on September 13th and 14th at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex in Belize City. Don't miss your chance to explore hundreds of local businesses showcasing the very best in local products and services. From unbeatable deals and mouth-watering food and drinks to live entertainment that'll keep you moving. The Expo Belize Marketplace has it all. Whether you're shopping, discovering what's new on the market, or just enjoying the vibes, there's definitely something for everyone. So come on out and celebrate 29 years of Belizean innovation at the Expo Belize Marketplace 2025. See you there. Expo sponsors include Bowen & Bowen, Smart Belize, Maurice Sharp's Fine Foods Limited, Quality Poultry Products, DigiWallet, Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, Cellular World Belize, the European Union, Diversified Life Solutions, the Belize Tourism Board, Tenchtronics, Woodstock, Belize Soca and Culture Fest, Love FM, Love Television, Creme Radio, XTV, Hot Off the Press, Hits 100 Oye FM, Belize Entrepreneur Spotlight, and the BCCI's Western Union.
Tenemos la capacidad técnica, operativa, profesional y la infraestructura de poder establecer una atención neurológica de alta calidad.
Que no se pierda tiempo de forma innecesaria para poder al final del día llegar al mejor de los resultados y la mejor opción para el paciente.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years. Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Sherry Kelso, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craft.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, we had ITVET in talking about their upcoming year, their upcoming programs, as well as how you can be a part of that admissions program. But we're jumping into our final conversation today, and we have the Ministry of Immigration in talking about new campaign, new updates, new everything, right? But we'll find out more from them. On the couch with us this morning, we have Ms. Dana Blades, who's the Director of Nationality and Passport Department, as well as Mr. Tyrell Green, who's a first-class clerk. So let's hear more from them. Good morning to how... Good morning. How are both of you doing? How are the coffee kicking? The synapses that happen there. But how are you doing this morning?
Good morning, and thank you for inviting us on Sunup. We're excited to be here because we have exciting news to give the public.
Yes. So when the thing come out, right? Everybody they share it to as well off our immigration page. By the way, check out immigration page. They always give updates.
Yes, it's
always active. And it's like, starting September 1st, yesterday. No more passport recommended. Like, people are like, oh, this that thing. But I really want to talk about just the efficiency of the department being able to get to this step.
Yes.
And how that looks now for you guys. But the process of us getting there, like what was the choice?
We decided to remove the recommender. I mean, it was after a lot of deliberation. There were so many thought that went into it. We had to make sure that we have systems in place to ensure, because one of the most important things is the security and the integrity of the document. So these decisions, when they're being made, it's being made with those factors in mind. We have partnered with the Vital Statistics Unit, so we have access to their database.
That's exactly when I heard it. I'm like, all right, they have vital stats now, pa lock, right?
They could check, and then I have to worry about that.
If you don't believe, and if your birth certificate to the, there we go.
Right, because you know sometimes the document, even the birth certificate, has been a subject of fraud.
Yes.
So we don't have to rely on our little fingers and our eyes now. We have the database in which we can do that reliance, and
There
it
we
gives
go.
us that confidence in knowing that, you know,
There we go.
you're a Belizean.
And I could check it, and I
can check it.
assured that this is the thing too as well.
That's right. We're also in the testing phase with the Social Security, so we'll also be able to verify the
Ooh.
Social Security cards that are being presented to us.
Okay.
Wow.
Because even that has been subject to fraud
Yes,
as
it
well.
has.
Yeah, a lot of different things. So it's great to see that you guys doing homework first
Yes,
and
we
make
did.
sure, like prepare. Like we're not just gonna roll this out for fun. We are roll this out because we know that our ducks are in order.
Yes.
And I look at the recommender and just the idea of eliminating that process because I don't know about you, but I've had people that come or talk to us about just the process of trying to find somebody with a valid passport and look for this. Or imagine you that abroad.
Could you imagine when I'm an attorney at law and then your previous teacher or justice of the peace or, hi, I'm an attorney at law. I got a lot of those.
Yes, and all the stresses that come with this. So this now like takes away the entire hassle of that
Yes,
and allows.
We want the Belizean public to be comfortable and to ease the process without, and I will continue to say this word, to reduce the integrity of the documents that we are issuing to the public. And added to these things, we do have a database. I like to call it our investigative tool. I'm very proud of the database. We invested a lot. The government invested a lot in that. It is an automated biometric information system. What that does, that can detect facial recognition. So we can compare if you've had a passport before, because we do have the old passport system, and now we have the EPICs. And we did a data migration. So now there's a lot of data in our EPIC, so we can compare. So if someone comes and it's not Renata, the system is going to detect because we have the facial recognition and fingerprints.
Wow, so only like double check.
It's double checked.
Wow.
You get your new passport yet?
So my passport expires in 2027.
You can come
So
for
I
you.
still,
You can go. I went for my one.
You can come in to do the
I went for my one. My one was 5 years in and I don't get a new
I want title serve me when I come as well.
Because they put you through that process with the new passport, the biometrics, everything like that, because of course that's a part of your passport now. But I could imagine just going in, no, it's easier to apply for a new passport once that has been done, right?
Yes.
But no, we're not reaching a 10-year mark for people yet. But I know that one of the requirements was bringing in your birth certificate.
Yes.
Is that still going in the future a requirement?
If you have a copy,
Yeah.
yes, you can still bring in a copy, but remember we have the database.
Right.
So we're going to work with an applicant. We're not going to tell you that we're not going to give it to you, but if you have a copy, then we can do the proper verification in the back end.
And I had big fight with my husband because he said, babe, I have to bring in my birth certificate with this thing. And I'm like, no, not necessarily, because if you've had a previous, correct me if I'm wrong, Tyrell, if you've had a previous passport.
Then you don't need the birth certificate. You needed it if you had the all handwritten passport.
You see the aha moment. Okay.
So if you had a CARICOM passport, then you wouldn't have needed the birth certificate.
So moving forward,
More you know.
once you've gotten a new passport and you continue to go on, if you're renewing, you don't need.
You don't need a birth certificate.
And of course, you need to recommend that either.
I'm not the recommender either.
So
the photo.
The photo.
Yes,
Because we've been
passport
asked
photo,
questions now about the photo. You do need one photo, but it doesn't need to be signed anymore.
Yes, I just remember that. Yes, it's been a minute since I've done one, but you have to, normally it used to be the JP sign.
Or an attorney or somebody. For sign.
Yeah, so that's
You have to stamp
eliminated
it.
None
too
of that
as well.
anymore. Just a photo with a blank back.
Okay, photo with a blank back. Bring in, and once you have the new one, it's totally fine to just get it renewed to us. So if you had, like you said, and I think that's important for people that are with the old CARICOM passport, then you still would need to just bring your copy that for this one time, and after that,
Once
It's
you're in
different.
EPICS, you're good.
Once you're in EPICS, you're good.
There we go. So, apart from that, is there any other updates from the immigration department?
So in the back end, there's a lot of things happening at immigration, and this is why we're coming out here and letting the public know that, you know, we're working. We're trying to improve the service and making it very, very convenient for our customers. So we are embarking on online payment. Because we know in today's society, even myself, I mean, if we can pay it online, we would prefer to pay that online. And,
Definitely.
And we have to move with the times, in modern times. So we are embarking pretty soon on online payment.
Ooh.
So also, we've listened to the cry of the public, and they're always saying that we're not getting through. And everyone wants to know when it's time for them to pick up that passport. So we're now going to send out alerts to you as to when you can come in and pick up your passport.
Watch out, there's a Brandon, that time. Pull up. Just like that. So you have, because I think that's also something, I know it's about 2 weeks.
It's 10 working days.
10 working days. Thank you for that. Because,
That is the
I
time.
said 2 weeks, sometimes people think something else, right?
10 working days, 10 business days, however you want. What,
10 business days would
Right.
be the appropriate time to wait for your passport to
Right.
be
Yes, correct.
processed properly, right? And so knowing now, even after that time, you can be able to have that alert that it will tell you it is time to pick it up at X, Y, and Z station. So that's set.
And remember, you can apply in all our district offices, north to south, central to east.
No problem whatsoever.
Including San Pedro.
Including San Pedro, you're right. Including
San Pedro's new?
San Pedro, no.
No.
San Pedro has an office.
Before that, no, I remember before that, no, because I remember somebody talking about, no, they weren't doing it in San Pedro, but then they had to refer them somewhere. I don't...
It could probably have been, I mean, you know, with every system, it's not perfect, and it may have been some time when maybe the system was down.
Okay, there we go. Right. Okay.
But
there we
yes,
go.
that has been for quite some time.
Okay, perfect.
Look
So
at that. Immigration coming to you guys.
Yes, we have been going to them.
Right, with the hubs
We've
and
had,
all of that.
yes,
Right.
we've been at these hubs for almost 2 years.
I was just gonna say, it's been a lot of rural areas, the remote areas. You guys
Right.
have been in there providing so much passports to people too as well, allowing them to understand and access the information.
I would like Tyrell to speak
Talk
about
to us,
his
because you don't know one of
experiences about
the
the
you don't know one of the main people with the
At
boat.
the hub, it was really good. And one of the main feedback that we received from people is how much they appreciated us reaching out to them. Us, the department working with IOM, getting the service out to them. I mean, you guys have been working with us. You know what it's like. You know what the feedback is like. And sometimes just the nature of the way how we get to these destinations.
I'll never forget Bladen.
It's an experience for us, and it's an experience for the department, and it's an experience for the applicant, because all of us benefit from these outreach in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And the end product is your passport or whatever service you came to do.
Because you guys are providing all those services for people to get the information, even if they didn't get the actual document, it was being
Information and know where to
helping
go
them.
to proceed from there.
Definitely. And I think, again, I have to commend the staff too as well, because it was not easy. It's taking away weekends, and you're going into some
4
remote
o'clock in the
area.
morning,
Very
waking up at
remote
4 in the
areas.
morning and taking another 2-hour drive from Punta
Right.
Gorda. But it was all worth it. I mean, we're committed to service. And we want the public to know that we are committed to providing efficient and quality service. And by all these initiatives that we have embarked on, I think it is signaling a lot about how we want to move in the ministry.
Definite.
I know people like hear about passport and understand the work is getting done, but maybe throw a lead number out for me or something. How much for maybe this year or so have we been able to distribute passports or been able to work to get passports out to as well?
So, about 28,000.
28,000.
That's a lot.
28,000.
That's
And
a
I think
lot. And we encourage more Belizeans to come out and get
Right.
your passport.
But I
You're all
think-
deserving of it.
I think learning from these hubs as well, guys, and I will give this recommendation. If you have not registered your child to get a birth certificate, please do that, because now it makes it even easier to access or to apply for a passport. They have the database right then and there. You can't go apply for a passport without a birth certificate. Get your children registered as well.
Yes.
Definitely. And I know that you also were doing things you know, in the diaspora too as well. There were many different outreaches that you guys did. So it wasn't just Belize you're touching base directly. There are many places you guys were out there. And I know people have been asking if you guys are going to go back.
You're putting really in a hot seat this morning.
But hopefully, you know, it would be something that could happen to us. Because people really appreciate, I know it was an overwhelming amount of love and support you guys got going out there too as well. And I'm not sure I remember all the places that you guys touched, but...
So we did LA.
I remember LA, yes.
We did New York and we did Miami, and the outpour from the people. And I think that is what motivates us to continue doing these things, because we see the impact, we feel the impact, and this is what we want. We want the people to know that we are serious about improving the service at the ministry.
Definitely. Look at them. Look at them.
Peru. We also did Peru.
Yes, we did.
We did Peru.
Oh.
Did Peru?
Yes.
Okay. Look at that. I didn't
so
know
not
that
only
one.
you had your Peru experience.
Immigration was out there working.
No, I mean, if we go to Peru, that's
It's a different experience that you guys were having. So people can be able to get excited because now moving forward, no recommender. So that part is completely crossed out when it comes to like applying for it. They can be able...
As of yesterday.
As of yesterday.
Right.
And so that means also for people that apply maybe last week or so forth, they're not going to be, you guys aren't going to be looking at that recommend. I think it makes sense.
No, I mean, I'm sure some persons may have already had that form filled out and they may have gone through that entire process of acquiring a recommender. I mean, it's just not needed, but if you bring it, then it's okay.
Okay.
We won't upload it in the system, but we won't turn you back either.
Yeah, so if you don't want that extra work when I have to be on, they don't have their system, I could do what they need to do.
Also, we have an appointment system that we are actually updating as well. Tyrell can go through the appointment system.
So if you want to renew your passport or do a first-time passport, we have the website, which is www.immigration.gov.pz. Okay. Is doing it now?
No, I'll put it in the chat.
Putting it in the chat. I like that.
Our government departments have that gov.bz, so there's immigration before.
So once you go on the website, the first thing that you see on that page will be book an appointment.
Okay.
You select that, and it will take you to a calendar. You select the day, and then the times available for that day comes up. Perfect. You select which service and which office you want to submit the application, and then you get an email confirming that you have set your appointment. And on that date, you come in with your application, your photo, and that's it. No recommender.
I want to ask Terrell, for those persons who might not be tech savvy, and they cannot or they don't have access to a computer to do that appointment booking, how can they go ahead and do that?
Well, if they want to come into the office, we can assist them and show them the way to do it from their phone or from our computer itself. We can guide them. Or if they bring someone with them, we show that person how to assist them to getting that done.
All right, great.
Service has it best.
Yeah, and this you don't necessarily need to be walking in. You could just be able to set your appointment too as well.
Right.
Which helps with the whole structure and order.
We work only on appointments. We don't really do walk-ins. But if it's
say that again for the people
if
there.
it's really an emergency, we try to facilitate the best we can, but we only work on appointments.
Thank you for that.
And also bear in mind that we don't only have one person for a slot. Because if we do that, then it's really limited to the amount of persons that we can reach per day. So if you have a 9 o'clock or an 8 o'clock, bear in mind that you're not the only one that is that for that 8 o'clock. Now to remedy that, we will be embarking on the kiosk to assist us with these kinds of appointments as well. Lots happening at the immigration.
Nice. I want to have a clarification, and maybe Ty, you could help me out with this one. The idea of same-day passport or that thing.
We don't offer a same day. We offer a 24-hour service and a regular 10 business day service. So the cost for the 24-hour service is $500 for an adult and $450 for kids.
Okay.
And for the regular service is $200 for adults and $150 for kids.
There we go.
So 24 hours.
24
hours.
So meaning Crofties, and I'm saying it in the nicest way possible. If you walk into immigration's office at 3 p.m. and you say, well, this is the same day thing, blah, 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 etc., you cannot get upset with it not being, the passport not being produced by 5 p.m.
Also, that 24-hour service is only offered in Belmopan.
Yes.
Yes. So please understand that it's only in Belmopan and it's 24 hours. So from the time when you actually do it, then you would be, the 24 hours would start there.
Right.
Right?
Another beautiful thing that I want to commend the immigration department on. People, we know that with diaspora, when they flock to our country for the September celebrations, there is your online form, immigration form that you can complete. And they give you a nicely QR code so that when you actually reach immigration in this, scan, boop, boop, pop, stamp, gone. Makes it easier. We were coming back and there's a whole line of people that was just there having to fill out the manual forms. And I'm just like, nope, hi, QR code, bam, get through.
And we're working to make things way more efficient and way easier for people too as well. And I like that aspect too for people. And we talked about it in the beginning of the segment about the Facebook page. I'm going to try to find the word just now. Talk to us a little bit about also the Facebook page, because I know that there's been a lot more updates or sharing of information happening there too as well.
Yeah, we actually do have someone that controls and manages our Facebook page. We have a whole customer service unit now because, and I keep saying it, we want to improve the customer experience when they visit us at the office. So the Facebook page is actually managed by an entire unit. We have someone that does that for us. I mean, there's so much that we have to do, the technical officers have to do on a daily basis. I mean, paying attention to the Facebook page, it takes a lot, but not to say that it is not important.
And so people can message in. People also see the information that's being updated there too as well.
Yes. To
understand, what's happening.
Yes.
Which is important. But again, commending you guys for all the hard work. I know this is slightly off topic, but I wanted to, because again, it talks in with the outreaches that you guys have been doing, all the work that the officers have been putting in. But we know that, amnesty was ruled out. Talk to us about maybe just the amount that was, allotted for when it came to amnesty and how much we've gotten through already too as well.
Well, amnesty was one of those projects that the government embarked on from the initiation of that project to today. We've met some challenges, but I must say that we're resilient and creative because we were able to overcome. Every time there was a barrier, we were able to overcome. And I'm proud to say that we've had approximately 11,200 and something applicants. And today we are just shy of the 10,000 mark of approval.
Look at that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're almost
and that goes to credit of the team. Sleepless nights, early mornings, weekends. It took a lot from us, the team, and the department to get to the point where we are. We're very proud of. We're a proud moment.
It as you should be, because it's literally almost finished.
Yes.
When you're looking at, and it's, I love how your face is like, yes, almost finished, but it takes a lot because you have to go through all these files, vet, make sure everything is properly done too.
Yes, it is, and the general public, they don't know the amount of work that we have to go through to get these things done. It's not an easy task to move the Ministry of Immigration. It really is a lot. I describe the ministry as high pace, high volume.
Definitely.
Constantly.
It's a vital service.
Yes, and we take our job very seriously. Do know, because we know that the decisions made today will impact us greatly.
I love it. I love it. And kudos to the team.
Yes.
As we're wrapping up, any final remarks?
Yes, those persons that we encourage the amnesty applicants to go online and check your status, because we believe that a lot of them are not checking their status, and it signals by the amount of cards that we've issued. And we've done many, many outreaches to try and reach them. But we're nearing the end, and now we're relying on them to keep up to date with their status so that we can conclude amnesty.
Finally.
I love it. Conclude it. Like, imagine that. We're there. We're getting
After that,
there.
some champagne is in order, and what's that? We've completed a major task,
Yes.
really.
And it was not an easy task to get done.
Years.
We got it done with all the obstacles we were able to loop through. Sleepless nights, but we got it done. And I commend the department for all the work getting done too, as well as all the officers making sure that they man the ship.
Yes, and you too, Renata. I mean, you were part of it.
That's why I tell her I saw the hard work with people to put in Tyrell, the sweat out in at home. But the work was done, and again, commending them. With that, we've come to the ending of the show.
I do have one question here,
tell me.
I think I know the answer to this, but could I replace my passport that is 39 years expired or do I have to start from scratch?
I will have...
It will be renewal, however, We will require the documents
Everything.
as though you're applying for the first time.
Right. So birth certificate and no recommenders.
Right.
Birth certificate.
And the photo.
And the photo. Correct.
But we do encourage that applicant to come in and renew the passport.
Right.
Like 39 years, boo, you need one new passport.
That's the written one at this point.
Right,
really.
agreed.
Yes.
I'm not
Maybe the
very sure if that's
hardcover one.
The hardcover one.
The hardcover one,
Not the
yes.
written one, it's the hardcover one,
What do I have
39
in the
years.
save? We don't should have the lead, like
The one when they
old
literally move from
passport.
British on the rest of the
Right.
leaves.
That one,
Yes.
that one.
Yes.
39
That
years.
sounds like that one.
Yeah.
That the one, that
But,
the older than
I
you,
still got
Brandon.
my one. Still got my one.
That will show the transition of the passport.
That's what I'm
Yes,
saying. I feel like we don't even have
definitely.
like a museum for sure that transition of how far we are and how we're at now.
Recommendation taken, Renata.
I love it. Well, I'll see it next time when I come on. As we're wrapping up this show, guys, we just want to thank all the guests that were able to come on. We were talking about the truck raffle as well as, Lions Club being able to support families, parents that are having children that are
cancer.
suffering from cancer too as well. Remember, that goes out until December 31st for their drawing date. So remember, every single raffle you purchase is going towards their treatment, going towards supporting them. We want to thank also Birds Out to talk about their 9th Baram on the 9th, September 9th, which is next week, Tuesday. They're having Bram, so you can come out and enjoy that. There's also the old school dance that's happening on the 13th. And then, of course, ITVET talking about they are open for applications. Come out, whether it be automotive, food prep, carpentry, AutoCAD, whatever it is. Go and take control of your career and make sure you get the knowledge you need to open up and do your thing and make your own money. And, of course, Ministry of Immigration talking about gone with the recommender. Hello, with new improvements and great things happening for you. Stay tuned to their website. You can go up there and check out, book your appointments because they're going by only appointments, baby, when it comes to passports, which is a way more efficient way. So please work with the system. And of course, check out their Facebook page because updates are always posted on what they're doing and what's happening. And of course, we'll wait for our text when we're passport ready and all these different things that happen too as well. So big improvements.
And the person who I was supposed to big up, yes, I want to big you up.
You don't remember.
I want to make Renata actually give you a grand shout out on Thursday, but Zave Molina, we do see you, and I want to explain more to Renata so she could formulate the grand up.
Okay,
not
the
the big
grand
up.
up. It's a grand up because Brandon forgot for how long.
Her mom just messaged me, that's the thing.
But we come to the ending of the show, guys. We send you off on a Chutables Tuesday. Stay informed as much as possible. Follow different Facebook pages. And take control of your future as much as you can because it really is yours.
And go be beautiful, believers.
So with that, byes. I play the music.
No way I have to dance now. That's
Sure. September.
Put on the music.
Place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world turns each day. When the sun comes up